Assalamualaikum. In this meeting, we will present about our post-mortem event, and in this session, all of us will need to discuss about these 5 factors. So, starting, I will discuss about the strength of our team. For me, our team have fun while making this event. And guys, personally, I think that is our strength of our group because at this should not be all work and all play. So this can lead to burnout and lack of productivity. So important to enjoy to work in this event. So teams who work particularly well together enjoy each other together um, from time to time and building a positive relationship with our team can make for much more relaxing environment and reduce conflict. So that's why our teams works well with each other because there is no tense atmosphere in this group. And for my second point, I will say that we have a really good leadership. Um, for our leadership, it was Miro. So I think a strong team usually has a leader that they trust and respect. So this individual essentially works as the glue holding the team and should be responsible for setting the pace, offers, and encouragement and motivation, and keep all of the members at the same page and keep all the team updated. So I think Miro did a pretty good job in this team on like guiding all of us together. And yeah, so I think that is the strength of our team for me personally. So I will pass to my.
To me, the strength of my team is that we have strong chemistry to each other, even if we are far and doing this project together. Our chemistry is strong enough to conduct this project together. Doing a big project also requires high trust. For me, the trust between the members while doing the project is very good. Each one give full trust to the members to make their own trust is not in the team. Opinions between team will be conflicting. So chemistry and trust are very important in the team to success in the project. That's all.
One of our group weakness is we lack in the group discussion. All programs and project travel require discussion. But since some of us are busy working and have no time to talk, we had to postpone our discussion several times. This thing can cause us to the problem of poor ideas, way of working, and communication related to our project. Lack of group discussion also make our event project did not run smoothly as we think. For an example, while making a proposal for our project, there was no discussion between us and it caused the proposal to be postponed in advance. I feel this problem can cause conflict to arise where work are done in a hurry when the deadline for submitting the proposal is approaching. For the most common weakness that our group have is we are lack experience in organizing the event project. It because I'm sure that this is the first time for me and all of our team members are organized a virtual event project like this. Let me take one example. During the project, we forgot to find a sponsorship for our event. So we do not have any letter for the sponsorship, and our mistake made us use our own money to deal with this financing problem. Luckily, the university financing management helped us to manage our budget, and then our event went smoothly. I can say that this is a common mistake for those of us who lack knowledge or experience about the event project. Poor experience can make a group less efficient and less effective while running a project. Irregularities in project management also cause tasks to be mixed up and done at the last time. Our group next witness was related to the hard decision making for managing project. During the project, all of us are wait too much for the other new information from our lecturer about the event before deciding to organize our project strategy. If the data of project is still incomplete, thus no decision was made and there were problems of delay in making proposal, writing letter to superior, doing a mock meeting, as well a chain of date to managing our event. Moreover, our group is lack of idea in organizing the strategy of this event project. For example, some people from our group may be quieter and not speak directly than others. This causes them to less contribute of their ideas, and it can be a problem if there is mean understanding of the ideas that present by others. That's all from me. I will pass another point to Putri.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum. The other weakness that I see project timelines that has been longer, and when a group is involved in a process, it takes much longer when a project is undertaken by a group rather than an individual. Much more coordination.
Just continue.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I will continue from the start lah. So when a group is involved in a process, it takes much longer when a project is undertaken by a group rather than an individual. Much more coordination, work distribution, feedback, and overall organization are required. As a result, the project will take longer to finish and will consume more resources from the organization. In a group environment, decision might sometimes be more difficult to reach, resulting in slower progress towards goals. For example, there was a time when we intend to hold a mock meeting, but need to first check with the group members to see whether they were all available after after that. After that, several people were unable to attend due to unavoidable commitments. So we had to reschedule the meeting for another day. At the end, we had to stay up late to finish the mock meeting because of things like this. Next, the weakness of the teams that I see is lack of communication. Mistakes happen all the time in all. Some are mild and have no major implication, while others are more serious. When it comes to project management, the weakness that I see is lack of communication. Mistakes happen all the time and in all places. Some are mild and have no major implication, while others are more serious. When it comes to project management, even a minor mistake can ruin a whole project. The inability to communicate with the team is one of the mistakes that has more negative implication. For example, on the day of our competition winners announcement, we should have done the rehearsal first, but due to lack of communication between the teams, only a few people were able to do so. And when the ceremony went live, there was there were some technical issues because the rehearsal was done properly. Next is members do not contribute. When when working in a group, especially one that is large, it is quite easy for someone to avoid work and delegate it to others. It may take some time before someone notices this. I'm not here to point fingers, but there was a time when our leader gave someone a task to complete, but that person was unable to fulfill it, and the task had to finish by someone else. That's all from me. Let's continue with others. Thank you.
Mm, Thank you, Putri. So, next is the challenge that we face in executing the project. So, firstly, the internet some of our team members had trouble with their internet connection due to call coverage error. For example, last time one of our members was connect, disconnect the middle meeting during previous meeting, and we had to repeat that in order to produce one perfect meeting. My next point is disorganization. Before the event was held, none of us alert the information regarding the letter of sponsorship to be prepared and to be sent to our lecturer in order to receive sponsorship and by the date. We were unable to prepare and on time that caused us to invest our own money as we had to self sponsorship. That's all from me. I will pass to Bella to continue.
Okay, so next, the challenges that we face are schedule management issue. So we had a very hard time to negotiate the time and date. So typical approach to scheduling meetings and making repeated suggestions for a meeting time. So until one is set finally settled on. So for example, like last time we had to reschedule the meeting because of some members that were ill and some were not available for the meeting. And lastly, lack of response, lack of communications and response in the group chat by the members because only few will respond to the message and show cooperate discuss the core issues, share ideas in executing the event while the others are not responding. So this issue had also contributed to known as sleeping partner, as some been active in its management and take their role unless they were assigned an issue for them to complete. So that's all from my part. So proceed to next.
Thank you to Aisha and Bella. And now I will proceed about action taken for project timelines that have been longer and delayed. And another one is consider a team approach. For timelines that have been longer and delayed, we must setting realistic goals is possibly the biggest factor in determine whenever you complete your project on time. Sometimes it tempting to set extremely ambitious goals either to make a good impression or because the client expect it. For the no group discussion, for the consider a team approach, we must consider randomly dividing thoughts into smaller group to work on the same problem. Not only doesn't this approach foster between employers, it fosters a competitive atmosphere where the best ideas can win. That's all for me. I will pass next point to Nurubahia.
Thank you to Sarah Umaira. Let me continue the explanation about use the right communication tools and
arrange a follow-up process. First, there are lacks of communication between our teams. So the action can be taken is use the right communication tools. The first step to overcoming communication problems in the workplace is by making sure you have the appropriate infrastructure in place for healthy communication. And for the arrange a follow-up process, for the members who not contribute in our project, our leaders take action uh, to arrange a follow-up process with our team. If someone has been asked to complete a task by a certain date, our leader will make sure that they have accomplished it. And that's all from me. I will pass to Amirul to continue.
Akila.
Sorry, sorry for the technical problem. Okay, thank you. So I will continue with the areas that we can do better to improve. It is I can relate something about a point that Ariana said. For example, about organization, it is in organizational skills where it can make time management and everything becomes easier. Each group I organize, I could say anything could be solved easily even if we had a problem for an hour or half before the event started. What I need for more, I think it will help me or my team to continue running our project until it is complete and also help me. In addition, areas that can improve is keep it fun. It's like together implement the project with full of fun, even if the project does not go as planned, but there are still successes to be celebrated. Start and finish this way. For example, make jokes during a meeting to avoid stressful situations and dissatisfaction. It's like during meeting, we add jokes to reduce a bit of pounding and quiet situation. And in a group discussion that has been scolded for not doing the work that should be done with it, we need to cheer up someone who is sad. Okay, next, the areas need to improve is be, be constructive. We need to make sure being able to identify a way out for every problem, raise help keep things always positive and give our team something to work on as well as not something to think about. That's all from me. I will proceed to Tun Hamidun.
Thank, thank you, Akila. Now it's my turn to talk about areas that we can do better to improve the team. For the first point, don't let it get personal. Make sure people do not attack one specific person. Even if an issue did arise due to an individual's performance. Keep the discussion in high level. The the issue is for the first project that we have. We do have problem in direction for the project. For example, discuss the issue with that team member separately. This will keep the person stay in calm mood for the meeting that we run it. Okay, for the second point, let everyone have their say. Everyone need to speak up for their own words and idea. For example, the team member needs to take the opportunity to have their say. With this, we can share more information with various outcome with the team. Being transparent with the rest of the team also plays a vital part in improving the organizational communication. For this issue, we can talk about some people did not do their work because of some reason. So the solution is to ask the quieter people to share their opinion and idea. With this point, we can improve our efficiency and identify areas for improvement and find a better way to approach other tasks next time. In conclusion, all the strengths and weaknesses are one of the aspects to help the team to move forward. That's all from us. Thank you.